Hello friends, welcome to the stream. So we're going to run our checklist here. So, gesture control safe, main power off, right? Cockpit pre-check. Alright. Okay. Board switch centered. Fuel master guard down. Engine comp pry guard down. Audio panels. Let's set our audio panels. Okay. All gear handle is in. All flaps norm. Ground jet enable switch is off. Hook is up. Master arm is off. Gesture controls, never mind, it's for a D. Interior lighting is off. Oxygen regulator is off. Heat off. Flickers power test switch norm. Defog mid. DBU off. All flaps norm. Manual flap switch enable. Leading edge flap switch auto. Bit switch off. Trim autopilot disconnect switch norm. Fuel master guard down. Tank inertia ring off. Engine feed knob norm. Area fuel probe closed. IFF master knob to standby. CNI knob backup. TACAN as desired. So turn that shit off. Do the same thing with the ILS. I need that shit right now. I don't need none of that shit right now. You know? Exterior lighting control panel, norm, steady, bright, bright. 1. Okay, EPU norm guard down. Power off, avatar video select HUD. ECM power off, COM 1 clockwise, COM 2 clockwise. Yeah, okay. AB reset switch norm. Yeah. Engine comp pry guard down again. JFS off. UHF both. Throttle. Let's put the... Okay. Throttle's good. And moves freely. What else? Boards forward. Dogfight switch centered. All gear handle in. Countermeasure distribution switches all off. RF norm. Stores config. Cat 1 for now, but it'll be Cat 3 in a few minutes. Landing attach lights are off. Gear down. Ground jet enable switches off. Brakes channel 1. Anti-skid on. Hook up. HUD symbology off. Okay. Autopilot switches both off. Master arm off. Laser arm off. Set the altimeter. Remember our little bullshit weather briefing here. 29 or 88. Turn off the head tracker by mistake. 2988. Alright. Set the altimeter. Fuel quantity select now norm. External transfer switch norm. Holy shit. Anyway. Sensor power switch is off. HUD control panel is good enough. Nuclear consent switch off. See the Viper? The Viper asked for consent there. Good thing. Zero eyes off. Wrist and armrest as desired. Yes, as you guys can see. Had my armrest in the correct place before I even started the stream. Interior lighting control panel off. I don't need any of that shit right now. Temp knob auto. Air source norm. Avionics power switches off. Anti-ice. Auto. Antennas. Norm. Okay. So now we got to verify fuel master, guard down, engine feed knob norm, EPU switch norm, guard down, engine comp pry, guard down, throttle off, gear down, hook up, master arm off, air source norm. No loose or foreign objects either. Alright, so this is the part where I run off the top of my dome, and then I go back and I double check and make sure I didn't forget anything. So here we go, friends. Battery, flickers power test. Okay, lights are good. Canopy down. Been hitting that shit the wrong way all the time recently. Why? Alright. Main power. Clear. I'll get the view correct in a minute, friends. Let me start up and get everything running. And we'll correct the seat. Oh, wow. A few enemy aircraft. Watching the engine stack. It appears we've had a normal start, friends. Turn on our mission computer, shall we? Yes, we shall. Fucking splendid. Let's test this heat shit, shall we? Yes, okay. Heat's good. Let's test this fire and overheat shit, shall we? Yes, alright. Well, listen, shall we? I don't really give a shit if you guys don't want to. We're doing it anyway.
Pull up. Altitude. Warning.
Malfunction in indication lands test.
Counter.
You know?
Chat. Flare. Low. Out. Lock. Caution. Bingo.
Your fucking ass is low, Betty. How about that?
IFF.
Alright. Actually, I did that in the wrong order. I don't think it matters. Right. Let's wake up the standby attitude indicator, or the SI. Okay. Okay. Turn on our RWR, turn on all this shit. Turn on our AGM-88. Turn on our if. Put the if to upfront controls. Alright. All this shit is on. Actually, you know what? We'll do the flickers bit test first. Order doesn't really matter with that, friends. It's like a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter. Let's watch this shit. Oh, fuel pump lights are red. Crew chief, you're fucking fired, guy. Chief was supposed to make sure that this shit was green. The little lights under there, but it didn't. So yeah, he's fired. Alright. Flickers bit test went well. Let's do the DBU, shall we? Yeah. The rudder pedals are way too close there. I had to push them back. Alright, no more light. Let's check this MPO shit. I want max deflection, goddammit. Yeah. Alright. MPO is fucking working. What else? Oh. Time for a real alignment now, friends. Not that store heading bullshit. What's next? Let's do the sec test. Because why the fuck not? Swing on the nozzle. Swing on the nozzle. Advance a little bit. Snap. Good. Stabilize. Yep. Alright. I don't like being all the way back here, to be honest. Alright, anyway. EPU. What the fuck is this? Three, 4, 5. Alright. The fuck is the story here with this shit? And head tracker issues here. Brakes test, anti-skid test. Okay. Fuel test. Actually, can't even do that yet. Boards test. Anti-ice. Damn, this Max Idle fella got cooked by a MiG-23. No bueno, bro. Alright. Let's have a look at the real checklist. Backing everything up. You guys already know the drill. Backing everything up to make sure we don't forget anything. Alright, so. Had a normal start. After engine start. Alright, probe heat. Tested that. Fire and overheat. Yeah. Malfunction indication lamps. Yes. Avionics power. Well, they're all on. Line. All the switches are on. HUD's on. Gotta calibrate the. No, we don't need to calibrate it. Did the sec test. Did the bit test. ECM. Don't need that shit. Boards. Did the boards test. 3 green. Standby attitude is set. Fuel quantity is set knob norm. EPU fuel, yeah. There we go, that's better. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, EPU, where were we? EPU fuel, yeah. MFDs, yeah. Victor, yeah. Yeah. TBU. Trim. Yeah. MPO, brakes, anti-ice, EPU. Oh, never mind. That's the pull pin out. I don't have a pin here. Seat. So we'll adjust it in a minute. O-bugs. Forgot the O-bugs, friends. So we forgot one thing. Not too shabby. Alright, O-bugs is good. So now we'll get our view correct here. Adjust our fucking seat and shit. All the way up here. So the ICP is right in my fucking face. I like to look at the ICP like this. Alright. Maybe I did zoom out a little too much. Yes, I did. I think this is good, friends. Go look at everything. Yeah. Alright. Now, INS has to complete the alignment. Damn, these guys are calling for help. Now? You gotta wait. Now you gotta wait. Scrape was available a few minutes ago and your server was doing weird shit, so he left. He came on to TTI. I'll be right back, friends. Less than 5 minutes.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Hyatt traffic, Mod 66 requesting a mic check. I mean, not Hyatt, Ingrid.
5x5.
Clear.
Copy, thank you. Ingrid traffic, Mod 66 taxiing from Alpha Apron to runway 05 via Sierra Alpha.
Go to traffic speed 4. Go to traffic speed 4, radio check.
Unclear.
The fuck was that? Why don't you shift? The fuck just happened? Alright, whatever. I'm not sure what happened, but we'll fix it. Crazy steer point shift. Not sure what the fuck went down. Cat 3. So we're fixing this real quick and I'm gonna get going. Waiting for it to flash. Didn't work. Yeah, my ass 10. This thing does not know where it is.
It's early traffic, Phantom 1-1, takeoff runway 05.
Is the GPS not working or something? Why does it keep shifting? It's like it's making it worse.
It's early traffic, Phantom 1-1, clear back to runway. See you.
Secret traffic, Mach 66, taxiing onto runway 05 for lineup and departure.
Yeah, no. Disappear and reappear in hangar.
Incirlink, hog wallet, at runway 5, ready to take off after the 1 and C30.
BR. B2, rotating.
Try it this way again. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I waited too long. It shouldn't do that though. Maybe there's like a bug or some shit. It should not do that.
Incorrect traffic, Mach 66, clear runway.
Still has the wrong heading. Give it 2 minutes. Heading's a tiny bit off. One second. Let's bring this thing to perfectly 180. And then we'll in-flight align it again. Alright, right there. Okay. Brake on, and then so what is it? It thinks we're, oh, it's like 2 degrees off. That's like nothing. That's literally like negligible. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. It's fucking 2 degrees off. Alright, lights on, landing lights, taxi lights, excuse me. Clear traffic speed 4, taxiing to runway 5 from the hotel loop via taxiway Alpha and Acrylic.
Interlick traffic, cyber flight holding short, runway 05, interlick traffic.
Alright, friends, we had a little hiccup, but a little late, but better late than never. I don't know what the fuck happened with the INS.
Interlick traffic, cyber flight taking the active runway 05, interlick
I
traffic.
think, I don't know, it was like, it was weird. It's like the alignment was done, and I didn't hit it to nav immediately. I got up to go do something. I came back, and it was at 13 minutes, or it had been aligning for 13 minutes. When I hit it to nav, the steer point shifted vastly. Like, it was bad. So, I fixed it. Heading is like 2 degrees off, but it's negligible. It's fine. The HUD tape is 2 degrees off. So, perfectly fine, friends. Negligible shit.
Interlick traffic, cyber flight departing runway 05, interlick traffic.
Wow, we got a lot of enemy aircraft up there. So we have our Weasel loadout, but we may not, it looks like we may not even get to Weasel. Clear, clear. How does this stream look, guys? Those of you that are watching, is it smooth? Quality good? Let me know in the comments or the chat. These settings are a little new. I'm using AV1 now instead of H.264. It's different encoding profile. So you need to know if it's smoother or if it's worse. Clear. I can't really tell. It looks smooth to me, but there's times where it looks smooth to me and it fucking sucks, and there's other times where it looks
Interlock traffic, cyber
bad and
flights,
choppy to
clear
me, and it's
runway
perfectly
05,
smooth. So I'm not sure, friends. That's why I need you guys to tell me. Alright, so we're going to pull up the threshold here. We're going to run our before takeoff checklist. Alright, so our threshold. Heat on, canopy bow down, gesture controls on, landing lights on. Radar alt on, oxygen on. Excuse me. Anti-ice
Side
auto.
traffic 101, 50 miles out.
Okay.
Correction, 35.
Alright, all flaps norm, manual flap switch, enable, trim, all centered, engine comp, pry guard down, boards closed, canopy closed and locked, bow down, no light, yes. IFF set and check, yeah, obviously the link is working. External tanks, we didn't do that. Let's make sure that they're feeding. Okay. Fuel quantity select on norm, stores config cat 3. Ground jet enable switches off. No harness and shit because we're invisible. EPU norm. Oh, we did the EPU test at the ramp. Heat's on. Gesture controls arm. We'll cycle flight controls to second. Oil pressure looks good. It's lay low data. 1,000, 10,000. Okay. Alright, flight control check. Alright, cool. Check link, make sure nobody's on final. Visual, nobody's on final. So just come down the end of the runway. Acrylic traffic, speed 4, single ship F-16 departing runway 5, quick climb 12,000, acrylic. Alright friends, so we're going to pull onto the runway, run her up. Take a look at the stack, make sure everything looks good, and then we're going to go. You guys that have been watching know the drill. If you're new here, you're going to learn the drill very quickly. Alright, close enough. Let's wait for the whiskey. It's close enough. Run it up. Rolling. Airspeed's alive, nose wheel steering off. Giving us a tiny bit of left boot, keep us center, a little right boot. Starting to rotate. You're up. Unload the Alpha. Go, friends. Go like speed 4 airborne, single ship F-16 passing 4,000 for 12,000 quick climb. Go like speed 4, clear the airspace, pushing tactical, see it. Alright, so we're on TAC. We're on air to ground TAC. We're up in 224 tonight. It's the jet we usually fly in BMS. I got it over here now.
Renegade 1-1 engaging deep strike mission.
Tail. Hopefully there's some shit left. Saturday night is kind of, I don't know. not the best time to be on the server because everybody, just a lot of people. So basically, if you're late to the party, you might not have any fun. Party may be over by the time you get there, so hopefully the party's not over. Truth be told, I hope that guy gets cooked in the deep strike mission so I could go over there. Sorry, guy. So it looks like all those air-to-air threats were handled. Let me see how many people we have on here today. 27, wow. If we don't get anything good here, we're over the gray flag. When I was on there, I just logged into there before I started streaming just to see what was left on the Middle East theater, and the server was acting a little weird, so it bounced. It was like very laggy. Harm's on. Yeah, I don't know. I have a funny feeling we're a little late. We're too late. Let's see. How many people are on the Persian Gulf? There's only 2. I don't know why. Persian Gulf TTI usually has much less people on it. Alright, so you know what? If we're too late, we'll practice some pattern work with the HUD out and the indexer off. That's what we'll do. We'll go back to acrylic and we'll do some pattern work for a little bit. HUD off, like I said, HUD off, indexer off, and then yeah, nah, I know, bro. I was on, like I said, I was on it before, and it was just, I thought it was gonna crash. I thought it was gonna make DCS crash. I thought I was going to have it crash to desktop, so I was just like, you know what? Come over here. So, yo, I think that because this server resets so much more frequently, this server resets every 6 hours. Gray flag, I think, is every 12 or 13 or more. This server has a lot less lag, a lot less desync, and I used to get mad when these guys had desync and lag, but I guess it's something everybody in DCS has, unfortunately. But this server, for the volume of people that fly on it, and for the amount of scripts that they have and shit, for the amount of AI that they have, it's actually alright in retrospect. Now that I actually understand how the the whole digital server side of DCS works. Yeah, that's too long. That's why. Well, that's not solely why, but that's largely in part why they have desync, LED, etc. I mean, listen, I've had it happen on here too. I've had it happen here where I was flying in formation with a guy, and I lagged a little bit, or I had some desync, and I literally lagged into him, and his jet got damaged, and somehow mine didn't. No, that's not true. My jet got damaged as well, but not as bad as his did. So let's see what all is left. But yeah, we'll do, like I said, if there's nothing left, we'll do a little BVR and then go back to acrylic. And like I said, hot out and index or out landings or pattern work. Do some real pilot shit. Yeah, no, they do, but I think they're a little more careful with shit because they don't. Another thing that one of the 107th guys told me, he told me that they particularly have the enemy AI aircraft air spawn because he said that spawning them at airfields will cause more lag and desync and bullshit. And he also said that having them spawn at airfields will push the server harder. Apparently, I don't remember the reasoning he gave, but the guy seemed to know what he was talking about. Honestly, I hope that fella that went to the Deep Strike mission got cooked. That way we could put in some work. I'm sure he'd be disappointed to hear that, but oh well. You know what? We'll pretend for shit's sake this is a D model and you guys are in the back, even though there's no D models in DCS, because that's how the camera's set up. So every time I look at the camera to talk to you guys, it's like I'm looking in the back. See how you guys are doing back there. See if you threw up in the barf bag yet or not. Or see if you shit yourself. Alright, honestly, I gotta get out of the ground. There's no reason for me to be in that right now. AWAC Spade 4, Sigurd ship F-16 checking in, 4 Fox 3s 2 Magnums ready to attack. It's this shit over here. Good on the gas. Yeah, they likely hit this. Somebody that low. DCS or Eagle Dynamics, you guys gotta fix this. When you slew the cursor on the HSD over a friendly aircraft, the Link 16 is supposed to tell you what it is and a bunch of details about it. You should get like a little heading on top of the HSD. You don't get that. So yeah, fix it. You guys are over here charging people for this shit, and it don't even work right. BMS is fucking free, and all this shit works. Come on, you can't have that. The weight on wheels, yeah, that needs to be fixed too. But I think this is a little more important. If push comes to shove, and you guys can pick one to do first, fix the link issue first. And then weight on wheels comes next, with the nose being too heavy. I gotta rotate it like 200 knots. That's no good. That is no good. I shouldn't have to be full aft on the stick to get the nose to pop up at like 160 or 170. Shouldn't be that way. The aero brake too. You should be able to pop up. You should be able to touch down a little fast and pop up. You can't do that. So yeah, those are my complaints. Oh, this shit as well. So when you go to hit 4 on the ICP, steer points, you should be able to hit the toggle switch to sequence, and it should change this to auto, and then your steer point should automatically cycle. So that needs to be fixed as well. You hit cruise and hit 0. Time on station, you should get a little caret here, and it highlights it. See? Yeah. So it highlights it like it did it, but it didn't fucking do it. That's funny. So when you hit 0, yes, highlight and also a little caret should appear, but obviously no caret. So yeah, I think those are all my complaints at this point. Okay, that looks correct. 51 miles or so. Why do we have to trim out? We should be... Oh. Gas and oil tanks. Alright, so...
Oh, to the air-to-ground aircraft that got long-range missiles at air-to-ground normal. I have a SAM site. Keep firing at me. About 15 miles out, can't get close enough.
What kind of SAM is it?
It's showing up as a F-15.
Copy. Spade 4-1 is en route. Single ship F-16, 2 Magnums.
Every time I try to get close to fire Marvin, about 9 miles out, is blocking me and firing at me before I get into Marvin range.
Copy. I'm en route.
10-4.
ETA is about 5.5 minutes.
10-4.
So listen, when you confirm, don't use 10 codes. It's very confusing. Say your call sign. So when you want to confirm something that I said, just say HOG.
Hog 1.
You don't need the number unless there's somebody else with the same call sign.
Okay.
So there's an SA-5 that was just looking at me. Spade 4 for Hog 1. What's your altitude?
I'm about 3,000 feet.
What kind of aircraft are you in?
Normal. About 15 miles.
What kind of aircraft are you in?
A10C2.
KC-2. What the fuck? What is that?
Hawk, Stargate 1, I'm currently inbound to that target area. I'm currently 10 miles away.
Hog. Where is Hog? It's over there.
Target seems to be between some buildings, so it might need a precision bomb to take it out.
Currently inbound from the west, 8 minutes out. You describe the building so that I can hunt it down.
Unfortunately, I can't get close enough.
That's what you're saying.
Maintain a radius about 12-15 miles. Anytime I come within that 10-mile radius, I'm being fired at. I've been fired at about maybe 20 missiles so far. Pop off almost about 50 flares.
Alright, dog copies all. We'll search it and let you know whenever it's down.
Hog, you're in an A-10, correct?
Yes, I'm flying an A-10. It looks like the target is painted with red smoke, but according to my T-pod, it seems to be between some buildings. Can't make it out.
Copy. I'm gonna attack it with a harm.
Okay.
As long as I can get a strong enough signal from it, I should be able to fire a harm at it and hit it. Alright, so I guess we have a lot of shit left, friends. One burner for this guy.
Is the F-16 heat-seeking missiles or radar-guided missiles?
No, those are short-range radar guided.
Okay. was just able to pick it up on my T-pod. It is between some buildings.
Target 1, because currently 1 minute 50 seconds for approach.
Copy.
Spade 4 for dog 1.
I want this target 1. I'm currently 42 seconds from drop for that tap.
Spade 4 for dog 1. You got, if you have that SA-15, I'll break off, but do it something else. Dog, you're dealing with the SA-15?
Negative 7 seconds from drop.
Give me, it's a yes or no.
Target 1 people. Break left.
Alright, dog fired something at him. I don't understand why you couldn't give me a yes or no.
Locked B1, bombs are away, waiting for the west.
Alright, so we got an SA-6 here I'm gonna deal with. Try to wash the gas. Spade 4-1 engaging SA-5 bearing 170, 34 miles.
Status call from Deep Strike mission. Multiple armor destroyed, SA-10 knocked out, SA-6 knocked out, SA-8 knocked out, SA-13 knocked out, southern SA-2 is still active, eastern SA-3 still active.
Spade 4-1 Magnum SA-5.
This is dog 8-1. Was it directed? No. Not sure what happened there.
Altitude. Pull up. Altitude.
Let's not do that. Let's not fucking crash into the ground watching the harm. Let's not fucking do that, friends. Alright, now I can show you guys this shit. Spade 4-1 Mud Splash SA-5. So we'll take out the other one. Speed 4-1, engaging a second SA-5 bearing 180, 35 miles. Speed 4-1 Magnum.
Cap flare. Cap flare. Cap flare. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
I'm gonna get him to stay on. Yeah! Alright, nice, motherfucker. You are fucked. You are fucked with a capital F, my guy. Oh, now he realizes. He realizes, but it's too late. I think it's too late. Let's see. Let's see if it can still hit him. It should still hit him. Yes, 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 yes. Adios. Yeah, it hit him and I didn't get a splash alert. So that definitely happens. The guy who I was flying with the other night, if you tune in and see this, it just happened. So, I definitely think you hit that aircraft the other night and you just didn't get an alert. Alright, so let's fly over here and see who wants to be a tough guy now. Fucking SAM operators. What the fuck they're looking at. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? 51. We're just gonna make these dicks waste a few shots. That's what we're gonna do. Ah, there it goes. There goes the other one that we hit. Yeah, I'm glad I came in here instead of gray flag. Wait a minute, is that thing real? I don't think so. Nah, I'm pretty close. He'd be looking at me.
Breaker 2-1, single Hornet checking in to underground these.
Yeah, alright. It's not even real, friends. Alright, cool. Fucking tough guy over here with his SA-2.
Cap flare. Cap flare. Altitude. Altitude. Cap flare. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up.
What's that over at Angels 36? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? It's a Mig-25, single ship. Alright. Speed 4-1, engaging Mig-25, bearing 106, 42 miles, Angels 36. Speed 4-1, Fox 3 at the Mig-25.
Cap flare.
Speed 4-1, Pitbull, Mig-25. And we're gonna go to Hate, friends. Yeah, lost him.
Bingo. Bingo.
Speed 4, engaging Mig-25, bearing 127, 23 miles, Angels 24. Fox 3 at the Mig-25. Fox 3 again. Speed 4, Pitbull, Mig-25.
Chaff flare.
Alright. A single Fox 3 left and we don't have the gas. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Hatay, get some gas, and then we're gonna go back to Acrylic, grab some more shit, and head out again. I didn't have enough altitude when I fired on them. That's really what it was. I didn't have enough of an altitude advantage. I kind of knew it, but I just wanted to see if I was going to be able to hit them anyway. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. He don't have the fucking altitude to come after me now, so I'm not worried about him. He's not really a threat at this point. $56 miles to Hatay. Fucking looking at that shit. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get some fucking altitude, shall we? So, yeah, we're not going to do it overheaded to Hatay this time, because we don't have the gas. Damn, I almost lost 224. This is the jet I always fly in BMS as well. AWAC Spade 4, Winchester checking out. See ya.
Hey, Poser, where are you heading?
Poser flight heading to normal and then hard.
Are you slinging harms?
Caution. Caution.
Yeah, I got it. Betty. Caution! Caution! Shut the fuck up.
Is loaded 2 harm 4J
Fucking bimbo.
6482.
Caution! Caution! Altitude! Shut up. Shut up. This SA6 thinks he's a fucking tough guy again. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck are you looking at, bro? You're looking at me and I'm like 100 plus miles away from you. Like, you're not gonna hit me. I'm surprised you could even see me.
Yeah, we'll leave that for you.
Your pathetic little radar.
Secret traffic, Mob 66, taking off runway 05.
Did anybody bring weapons to Hate?
If you use F10, click on that airport and go to resources and see if they've got what you need.
Spade.
Necessarily traffic, Smart Chicken 1-1, taxiing runway 05.
Secret traffic, Mob 66, clear runway, switching 254, have a nice day.
Insulate traffic, Poser flight clear the active mission tag.
Hate traffic, Spade 4, single ship F-16, 20 miles to the south, Angels 36, inbound on emergency fuel. We'll be making a straight in for runway 4. Hate. Runway in sight, friends. Alright. Fence out now.
Decor traffic, single Apache inbound from the east, 28 miles out.
Radar on standby.
Altitude. Altitude.
It's gonna be my first straight in a long time, fellas. Let's see if I even remember how to do them. I don't think I do. Alright, balance, not good, but, yeah.
It's for the ground counterflight inbound to overhead. Inbound to 05.
Out to traffic, Spade 4 is on a 5-mile final for runway 10 Hate. Correction, runway 4 Hate.
It's for the traffic, go hold short runway 05.
Pacific traffic, Spark Chicken 1-1.
This bitch. Fuel! Fuel! Shut up.
05, departing 110 at 10,000.
Select traffic, fire 1, single S-16 on India, taxi 5,
Ooh.
Charlie, November, Alpha, runway 0.
Got some no gas.
Caution. Caution.
Shut up, Eddie. I don't have time for your shit tonight.
Counterpoint, decoy direct. No, counterplate's going for an overhead brake, back to 05. And what's your ETA? About 2 minutes. Roger that, I'll stand by. Go ahead if you need to, we're going to enter the break here in a minute, so. Roger that, decoy taking active runway 05.
Couldn't hold the nose up any longer. I was full after the stick. Whenever you guys see the green flashing in the fucking camera, that means max control surfaces, or a max deflection on the force sensor.
Decoy roll.
Alright, turn our nose wheel steering on. Dude, I didn't even use the toe brakes. Shit. Or barely, a tiny bit. I did it to like recenter, that was it.
Enter the traffic, decoy is cleared, active runway.
Alright, so we're gonna pull in here. Get some gas, I gotta take a piss. Yeah, wow, I gotta piss. So steering's on. 400 pounds of gas.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Counterflight fire final survival.
Copy.
05 out of Alpha for inbound traffic.
Spark check-in 1-1, checking in for air-to-ground part. Menu today includes 2 HARMs.
Alright,
and
I will.
Counterflight
I'll be back. I gotta piss, friends.
05.
Alright, friends. We're back. Well, I'm back. Turn that head tracker back on.
Traffic, Firefly, party 1, runway 05. It's a
Alright, so if there's weapons here, we're going to load up and head back out from here. If not, we're going to head back to Acrylic real quick. We'll do an overhead into Acrylic and then get some more Fox 3s, some more Magnums and go back out. Because it looks like there's more SAM work, there's more Weasel work to do, friends. So we got to do all that tonight.
traffic, fire 1, wheels up.
Nakora traffic, single H-64 inbound, full stop landing, Nakora.
Refueling complete.
Here's your 5 inch select.
Rearming complete.
Okay. You know what? Keep your fucking tanks then. How about that? Get rid of this shit. Keep the TGP. Get rid of this shit. Get rid of this shit.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Spark chicken 1-1, say again.
Let's turn them down.
Part of the stock at 1 currently at the bar mission.
Rearming complete.
Alright. So, nobody brought weapons to Hate. So we're gonna go back. Yeah, alright, but fuck the bags. We're gonna go back to Acrylic. Get some more gas. Oh, we're gonna have them pull the chocks. Cat 1.
Chief,
Remove
And
the
get
wheel
those chocks out of here, pal.
Copy.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to acrylic. We'll do a little fancy. We'll do one lap around the pattern with no HUD or indexer. Just cause. It's cause I said. That's why. Alright, nobody coming down the other end of the runway. Nobody on final. Even though I said it backwards from how I looked at it.
Attain traffic poser inbound, runway 4.
Altate traffic, Spade 4, single ship F-16, departing runway 22, quick climb 12,000. Altate. Moving up. Rolling. Why do I have to give it so
Traffic
much speed?
single H64, 5 miles east inbound, full stop landing. Get going now.
Because of the AMRAAM, really? Alright. Shouldn't I just came out of burner? I shouldn't have fucking done that. I don't know why I did that.
Final runway 05.
There we go. Inverted too late. Alright. Let's well, I made that mistake. Let's head back to acrylic now. Head back to acrylic, we'll do man, I got that Fox 3, it's gonna make it more of a pain in the ass. Alright. We're gonna head back to acrylic and we're gonna do. We'll do an overhead.
Nakora traffic singles Apache.
With the
2 miles east inbound full stop Nakora.
the HUD and index are out or off, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. You know what? Let's go fast. Honestly, I don't think I've done HUD out landing at acrylic yet. It should be very easy for me because I know that airport so well now. So it's like the headings for the rollout and shit, I don't even have to fucking think. It's all just all in my mind.
So the traffic thinks one exiting the active Delta.
I'll take traffic, browser flight 2 clear of active.
Burning a lot of gas here, friends. Man, 224 is a good looking airplane. I don't know why I said airframe. Huh. I got scared for a second there.
Altitude. Altitude.
That should happen slower than it did. It happened fast, so I thought something was wrong. Eagle Dynamics, that's another bug. Well, not really a bug, it's like a poor implementation of how the engine RPM rolls back as you slow. It rolled back so quickly when I hit, but when I would drop below 650, I literally thought there was something wrong.
One is complete 20 nautical miles to the south.
Take traffic, poser flight up to taking off runway 22.
Runway traffic speed 4, single ship F-16, 15 miles to the southwest, inbound overhead for runway 5. It's going to be a full stop right traffic.
05 and select traffic.
Clear traffic speed 4, single ship F-16, about 15 miles to the southwest, inbound overhead on runway 5. It's going to be a right traffic acrylic. Repeated it again because I think somebody stepped on the transmission.
That traffic target 1 is currently 10 nautical miles to the south. Runway 4 will do an overhead for the boarding traffic and do a right traffic.
Actually, you know what, guys? I'll turn the HUD off now. HUD off. Indexer off. Got the field in sight.
Take traffic, poser flight, clear the active, push and tack.
Poser flight, target 1, I'm currently at 3 o'clock on the overhead.
Acrylic traffic speed 4 is on a 5-mile initial for runway 5, right traffic. A little high. Do this one a little higher than I normally do.
It's a traffic, radar 2-1, it's on the downwind for 05. Full stop. I got the F-16 in sight.
F-16 is spade 4. I'm going to be spinning it in a second.
Target 1 is currently on the right downwind runway.
Sub traffic, radar 21, base gear, full stop, runway 05.
Acrylic spade 4, spinning it.
Traffic target 1 is on the right base, sir. Gate 1 is currently turning final runway 0.
Select traffic, radar 21 on final runway 05, full stop. Select traffic.
Acrylic traffic spade 4-1, base gear stop, runway 5. Go traffic spade 4, short final runway 5.
Select traffic, radar 21, clear the active, taxi the.
So now, who said that you need to know the angle of attack to land the fucking Viper? Eh? Who the fuck said that? You don't. It helps, but you don't need it. You just like to complain a lot. That's really what it is, friends. Let's turn the HUD back on, shall we? Now that we did that like professionals. Go traffic spade 4, left turn on Delta. Acrylic spade 4, clear the runway, acrylic. Alright. Boards in, heat off. IFF standby. Actually no, leave it. Actually, you know what, we'll put it in standby for now. We're not going to do the mode 4 hold. Taxi lights. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to, I'm going to do that. Radar alt, oxygen, anti-ice. Alright. Click traffic spade 4, taxiing from taxiway Delta at the runway to the rearm refuel pads at the beginning of runway 5, acrylic.
It's really clear. Goose 1, single ship 810, taxiing to runway 05, via Foxtrot to Alpha. So traffic.
Regular traffic. Spade is taxiing to the rearm pads via taxiway November. So yeah, you guys don't really need to know the Alpha to land the Viper. Like I said, it helps. You don't absolutely need it. As long as you're not at too high of Alpha, because then you're going to tail strike. That's really the issue. So as long as you could touch down and pop into the aero brake. So yeah, you do. All right, fair. In the aero brake, yes, you need. So fine. If you have that issue, look down. Yes, the green donut is very helpful when you're aero braking. Yes, to ensure that you don't aero brake too hard. Yes, you don't absolutely need it though. Again, and you definitely don't need it to touch down. Clear, clear. Got on them toe brakes a little too hard there, friends. All right.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Slow traffic, Pix 1, taking runway 05 for a southwestbound departure.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
Yo, this thing is so good looking. Holy shit. This fucking thing is beautiful. It's not like that piece of shit we were flying last night. That fucking thing is horrendous. I could just admire this half-glass paint all fucking night, man. I really can. Alright, anyway, what are we at with the gas?
Refueling complete.
Nice.
Rearming complete.
Alright. Alright, we're plugging my EFB here. That way it don't die on us while we're in the middle of fucking flying. Alright, sip of water. The chocks out.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Actually, let's run the checklist while we're here. Heat on. Canopy closed and locked. Landing lights on. Gesture controls armed. Radar out on. Oxygen on. Anti-ice auto. Now through a checklist. All flaps normal. Manual flap switch enable. Trim. All centered. Yes. Okay. Engine cont, pry guard down, boards closed, canopy closed and locked, no light. External tanks, let's make sure that they're feeding. Alright, no RPM rollback. Fuel quantity, psych knob norm. Storage config, cat 3. Ground enable switches off. EPU, we did the EPU test earlier. Probe heat's on, right? Yes. Cycle flight controls is second. Gesture controls armed. Oil pressure is good. Our ALO data is still set from before. Alright, so flight control check. Alright, cool. Chocks are out. Acrylic traffic, speed 4, single ship F-16 departing runway 5, quick climb 12,000, acrylic. Alright, friends, here we go again. We're going to cause some more trouble. Clear. I'm just coming down the other end of the runway. All clear. Running up. Rolling. This speed's alive, nose wheel steering off. Give it a little boot. A little left boot. So I have to rotate too high here.
Altitude.
You're up.
Altitude.
Shut up, Betty. Unload the Alpha. we go. Departure speed 4, airborne, passing 4,000 for 12,000, quick climb. Quick speed 4, clear the airspace, push your tactical, SIP. Alright. So we're gonna go see what's left now, friends. Steerpoint 6. Oh shit! Forgot to turn the indexer back on, friends.
Spark Chicken 1-1, I am on bingo fuel, and I've got... Oh, never mind, that's SA5.
Where's the SA5?
On my 12 o'clock, he just stopped spiking me. I'm outside the threat ring. I don't know why he's spiking me. I think it's an air-to-ground hard mission.
The fuck is he? It's on your 12 o'clock or it's on your 6 o'clock?
Yeah, actually I meant 6 o'clock.
Spade. So I go to the F10 menu because I can't slew around with this shit. And the link 16. I use the F10 menu to identify people because the link doesn't fucking work correctly.
I went RF quiet and he's not spiking anymore.
Just so you guys know.
I still have one SA5, deep strike.
Copy, Spade 4 is on his way to deal with the SA5 now. How you guys doing back there, by the way?
Defensive SA5.
Bingus is at the same SA5, Anagram mission hard.
I think so. I think that's the one I should have shot down. But I did not.
Hey, firm, there must be 3 over there. I thought I hit 2. There must be a 3rd one.
Yeah, so confirmation SA5, deep strike.
Spade. Alpha on the jet. Alright. And flying this thing again tonight, friends.
Bingus 1, currently have clean on SA5, deep strike. X1, not SA2. X1, Magnum, SA2, deep strike.
Deep strike should be mostly quiet. Punch now.
Negative 1, SA2.
Are there any SAMs left anywhere other than Deep Strike or no?
Mig-1 defensive SA2 Deep Strike. Definitely not clean.
Copy, Spades en route.
Mig-1 Shack SA2 Deep Strike. Mig-1 Dirt SA8 SA3. Mig-1 Magnum SA3 Aircraft Deep Strike. Mig-1 Mod SA3 Deep Strike. Mig-1 Shack SA3 Deep Strike. Mig-1 Arizona Winchester supporting air-to-ground deep strike via cap.
Alright, if anything, fire these magnums off at these search radars, and then go do some BVR. Alright, whatever. I'll punch him if I have to. Kudos, blood and guts. Alright, so 050, 161 for 36,000. Honestly, guys, oh, right. Speed 4-1 has the first 233 at Angels 36.
I'm 70 miles away. Are you going to be able to get to me beforehand?
What's your altitude?
I'm at 16.
I should be able to. You might want to go cold on them. Well, you know what? I'm at your... I want to say you're 9 o'clock. Turn towards me so you pull them into me. I got altitude and knots on them, and as soon as I can see them, I'm gonna be able to take the shot.
Roger that, because I am fully loaded with CPUs. I'm really not in a situation to fight.
No problem, bro. Bring them towards me.
You're at Angels 41, correct?
40. Speed 4-1, engaging Su-33, bearing 057, 46 miles, Angels 36. Speed 4-1 is a lock on the Su-33. There's another 2 off of my 3 o'clock that I may not have the distance and altitude to deal with. I may need to go cold on them and then turn back into them.
I'm going to come directly underneath you, and I'll come up and try to push them back and give you time.
They're at very high altitudes, but you're probably not going to have a good time doing that. 30 miles on the one that's trying to attack you now.
Yes, and
Spade 41, Fox 3, Suit 33. Spade 41, Pitbull, Suit 33. Cheap shot, Spade 4-1. I'm lining up to take another shot at him.
Roger that. I'm crossing right up under you. I'll gang her back on the upwind.
Spade. Spade 4-1, Fox 3 at the Suit 33 again. Pitbull at the Suit 33. Spade 4-1, Splash 1, Suit 33.
Splash 1!
Sequence defending.
Is anybody engaging a Suit 33 at 3,000 feet? Is there a second one over there?
I believe so, Angels 2.
Angels 2 or Angels 3?
Angels 3, I believe I just flashed. He may be because altitude. Decoy's going cold.
Decoy, you still getting pinged by the Su-33?
Negative entry. The one issue 33 are down. I have no radar contact on the other.
Spade. Ah, there's an SA-8. I fucking get rid of my, wait, what is that? An SA-8 or an SA-6? I fired off my harms and now this fucking guy wants to be a tough guy. Man. Damn. Yeah. Fuck. Right there. Alright, whatever. We gotten gas now. Whoever's at 29,000 feet, it's an SA-8 right below you. If you're at 30,000 feet and getting locked up by a Viper, be very careful. There's an SA-8 literally right beneath you. Stay at high altitude. Like above Angels 25.
Which mission is this SA?
The SA-8 is off of your 12 o'clock now. It looks like you're maneuvering, so I can't really give you great instructions. It looks like it's off of your 12 o'clock right now if you're Angels 23.
Copy. See the 8, I will engage with harms about 10 minutes out.
Spade.
clear.
One down for. Oh shit. There's not even that much time left. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Acrylic, fellas. I might come back later. AWACS Spade 4 checking out. See it. Alright, you know what? I'll do another cut-out approach for you guys. Well, I never even turned the experiment on. Yo, I just cooked that. I cooked that Su-33 with no HMD. It's a boss move. That little rail, that's the equivalent of what my hand is on right now. This little fucking rail above the throttle. The throttle actually has that. Or it's got like a little bullshit version of it. It's like built into the chaff and flare button basically. There's like a rail above, like the chaff and flare button's like right here, and then there's a rail above it. I'm resting my hand on the rail. So how you guys doing back there? Good? Alright, good. I'll be home in a few minutes, don't worry. No worries, friends. Be home in acrylic soon, safe and sound. Sorry guys, I just ate the back of the seat as I coughed real quick. Honestly, we're lucky we didn't get cooked by our friendlies earlier, since I didn't turn to hit the IFF not back to norm. Lucky somebody else didn't cook us. That's happened before. A long time ago, I went up without link and IFF. Or a link, I went up without link, and that shit was on standby, and I got cooked by a friendly. I couldn't even be mad at him. It is what it is. That was actually the last time I was cooked. And I don't know, that was a long, I couldn't even tell you exactly when it was. It was a long time ago. So we'll turn the RWR off, landing lights on, with a landing checklist. Let's run that shit right quick. Fuel, defog, landing light, altitude, altimeter, anti-ice, auto.
Altitude.
Alright.
Altitude.
Shut up, Betty. Alright. Final approach speed, eyeballs, fellas. Nah, its final approach speed is going to be like 200 knots or so. Touchdown speed is going to be much lower. Public traffic, speed 4, single ship F-16, 15 miles to southwest, 3,500 inbound, overhead on runway 5, right traffic. Alright.
Turn on final 05.
Alright, so I'll turn the HUD off now. Turn the indexer down. Alright, fellas. No HUD, no indexer. Part 2. Looking for a field. Got the field in sight. Traffic speed 4, single ship F-16 is on a 5-mile initial for runway 5 in Pelican. Speed's good.
Kingston traffic. Vegas 1, basic air, full stop 13.
A little higher. 16, a little more. I'm gonna be a tad fast too. Quick traffic, Spade 4, spinning it.
Claymore 1-1, mic check.
5x5, bud.
You know, makes me wonder, we always check on Mike. Anyone ever look at Steve, see if he's okay? Steve's gone, man. Did he do the bad thing to himself?
230. It was wide. Go down. Quick, Spade 4, base gear stop, runway 5. Overhead was really wide, I know. I'm low, I know. Alright, no more airspeed indicator. That shit is not allowed. All from Scrape's fucking eyeballs, fellas. I got an airspeed indicator and an AOA indexer in my eyeballs. All for my eyeballs. Alrighty, let's turn this HUD back on, shall we? Yes, we fucking shall. Splendid. Clear right, clear left. Acrylic, speed 4, left turn on Delta. Acrylic, speed 4, clear the runway, acrylic. Alright, friends. Heat off. IFF standby. Mode 4 hold. Canopy bow up. Taxi lights on. Actually, countermeasure distribution system switches. Turn all this shit off. Bow back up. Turn off all these switches. Oxygen off, anti-ice off. Acrylic speed 4, taxiing to parking at the hotel loop from taxiway Delta at the runway, acrylic. Clear left, clear right. Pull this shit up.
Climb 111, taxi on runway 05 at acrylic.
Alright, friends, so I might come back when the server restarts. I might not. I'm not sure yet. Taxi with some nose authority.
Okay, 411, proceeding down runway at acrylic. You'll have one.
Nice aeroplane over there. What is he in? Not sure what he's in. Can't see where the Viper's from. Mine's better though. Mine's got fancier paint. So we're gonna right turn on Charlie.
Climb 111, clear runway, proceed air-to-air channel. You'll have one.
Charlie's right here. I thought we missed Charlie for a second, friends. But we did not. Clear left, clear right. Right turn on Charlie, and then left turn into the hotel loop. I'm gonna go right back where we actually... No, we didn't start there. We're gonna go right back onto the pad we usually start, though. Not pulling into any hangars tonight. All right.
Interroad traffic, take away, taking action runway 05 report.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Alright, friends. Shut the jet down. Alright, securing throttle. Canopy up. Alrighty. Shut her down. And step out. Beautiful 00224. 0224, really. It's the correct way to say it. Back home safe and sound and acrylic. Gotta do some shit with this thing tonight, friends. Next time I stream, I may be flying this exact jet in BMS. I'm not sure yet. Until next time, I'll catch you around.